Hello teachers, welcome back to another video for our channel From Teacher to Teacher. This is Olga Castañeda and today I am going to share with you an important app which I use in my classes. This app is called Flipgrid. It works with gamification, so it means the teenagers love technology and they also love videos. So this app lets teachers assign fun activities by doing their own videos. They can be creative, and the best of all is that they can use in any subject, by teachers or teenagers even. The first thing that you should do is to click on sign up. In this case, we have the option, okay, for educators and for the students. So we are going to click on educators login. And then immediately, well, in my case was open, but it usually gives you two different options, which are with Google account or with the Microsoft account, okay? So in my case, I got a Google account. So I click on my account. And then you can see the different grids, okay? How we are going to create a grid. So first, on your left, you are going to see add new grid. So you click on add new grid, and here you can create your class. You put the topic of a class or the name of your course. For example, in my case, I say second accounting B, and then you have three different options. You can register to the students with their email and the institution domain. Second, you can register your students writing the names, their last names, and their identification. And finally, we have the educator learning community, where you just need the code provided by Flipgrid. This code that you have here, okay, you can change it. So here you can write a different code. For example, I say accounting 1, for example. It says not available, so I can change it. So I say accounting, I change it, I put something different. Accounting 1 in, okay, ready, I got it. So I write next. Then here appears a message which says add a password. So you can add a password if you want. So you can add a password. The password will be a gift to the students, okay, in order to get in the grid, okay? But I don't want a password, so I just provide the code. So here I put next, and then I have my grid. Your grid could be shared with different apps. For example, I can share with Microsoft Teams. So when you have a channel in Teams, if you have a channel, you can send a link to your different channels. Second, you can send this link to your Google Classroom, your different classrooms, or just send a link to your groups in your mails, for example. So you write your mail, you send them into the mails, okay? So I go to your grid, go to my grid, and here we have a presentation of my new grid or my new class, okay? So what I'm gonna do, for example, I want to edit, so maybe, probably, I don't like the presentation, so I click on edit. So here I verify the information that I previously choose. And here says download and share. What is the meaning of this? It means that we as teachers can download your videos, can download the students' videos, okay? Or even I can share with other groups or other students those videos, okay? So if you're sure that you want the option activated to download and share, so you click on here. But if you don't want to share, it means that you don't want that the other students watch their friends' video, so you deactivate and activate this option. So in my case, we decided, my student decided to share the video. So, well, I agree with this option. So I go down, and here it gives me the option to personalize, okay, my grid. I go, I continue, and then I see different presentations. So I can click in any of them, and then you can see that the appearance of my grid changes. So I click on update my grid, and here we have, you can see my grid with a different presentation, okay? When you click on, for example, when you click on, let's go to my activity, you can see the information or the activity that has been done during the whole time that you have been using Flipgrid. So you have the topics, the number of topics, the number of videos, the total of videos, okay, that you have created. Also, we have your grids. Your grids are the whole courses that you have created, and in each of them, we're gonna click on any of them here, for example. In each of them, you can also, here in add new topic, you can create different topics. In each topics, your students are able to add other activities, okay? Inside our class or our grid, we will have other activities or other subtopics, okay? So I can write, for example, computers. So maybe I'm gonna assign an activity about computers, and here you can write the rubrics. The prompt says, I like the rubrics. What are you going to evaluate, okay? So when you already know that, you specify that information, so you tell the students how long will be their videos, okay? So you say if you want 30 seconds of a presentation, 15 seconds, a minute, 30 seconds. So here you choose the time that the video, the student's video will be. When you already decide that, okay, you put create a topic. I don't write it because I don't want to create a topic, but you put create a topic and immediately appear in the presentation. So let's come back to my grids. Let me open another grid. And here you have, for example, created comics. So I assign my students to create their comics, and they have to present, to show it, and to tell everyone in the class about their comic. Second, they did an introduction about themselves. So here I have two topics. Flipgrid is an app that lets the students to improve, when we are talking about English classes, to improve, to practice this language. So it's very useful if you want to make your students even to present a topic. Now that you are working with computers, with technology, okay, and you want to work with your groups, with your students, so thanks this activity, you save, okay, all the videos of your students. So here I have my students that were working with me since 2019, as you see, okay? So here you see videos that I have recorded before, and now I have my new videos that I'm adding now, okay? And then I can keep them the time which I decide. So this is all for today. I really want that you try, that you start looking this up like a very useful resource that you can use in your classes, okay? So I'm very happy to talk with you. So we are gonna see with more information about Flipgrid the next presentation. So everyone, thanks a lot. See ya, and don't forget to share our page.